What is overtime pay and how does it work? In recent news, many employees are asking about overtime pay as new regulations come into play. Understanding this topic is essential for both workers and employers. With recent changes, it is more relevant than ever to know what overtime pay entails. So, what exactly is overtime pay and how does it work? Overtime pay is a form of compensation required under the Fair Labor Standards Act of 1938. This law mandates that non-exempt employees receive at least 1.5 times their regular pay rate for hours worked beyond 40 in a work week. This provision aims to ensure fair compensation for those who work extra hours. Employers must pay overtime to non-exempt employees. This typically includes hourly workers but excludes certain salaried positions. The calculation for overtime pay is straightforward. It is calculated as 150% of the employee's regular hourly rate. For instance, if an employee earns $20 per hour, their overtime rate would be $30 per hour. Employers are required to accurately record and report overtime hours to comply with Fair Labor Standards Act regulations. This includes maintaining detailed payroll records and ensuring timely payment of overtime compensation. If employers fail to comply, they may face legal consequences. Recently, there have been legislative changes affecting overtime pay. For tax years 2025 through 2028, qualified overtime compensation can be deducted from taxable income. This deduction can go up to $12,500 for individuals and $25,000 for joint filers. However, this deduction applies only to overtime required by the Fair Labor Standards Act and does not affect Social Security and Medicare taxes. Employers must report qualified overtime compensation on employees' W-2 forms. They may also use reasonable methods to approximate these amounts during the transition period in 2025. However, employers face challenges in implementing these changes. They need to update payroll systems to accurately track and report qualified overtime compensation. Compliance with Fair Labor Standards Act regulations is essential, along with managing administrative tasks related to the new tax deductions. As these changes unfold, it is crucial for both employees and employers to stay informed about overtime pay. Understanding how it works can help ensure fair compensation and compliance with the law.